Welcome to the final day of You Become What You Think challenge. You did it. If you are here today, you did it, and you should pat yourself on the back and you should be proud. But on the other hand, let's be honest, right? 3 days is not going to make permanent changes. That's why I encourage each of you to continue to grow, to learn and to take what you've learned here to really support you through the process, right? To support your positive thoughts and your feelings and your actions. So today we are going to learn about the proven habits, the strategies, the tools that you need to do that I have personally implemented along with countless others in order to support a balanced and successful life. Okay, but before we dive in, I just want to remind you that there is an appreciation event happening right now where you have an opportunity to win one of two 1-hour coaching sessions. This will end at the end of this week. So be sure to get your qualification. Just ask us how. You can reach out to myself or to Jordana, who is the Diamond Concierge here in this fabulous community. I want to thank each of you who have taken advantage of the breakthrough activation calls included with this training. If you haven't had a call and you would like to take advantage, please reach out to myself or Jordana or drop call in the comments below. I promise I won't bite. The purpose of these calls is really to have some quality time where we can help set you up on the path to success so we can give you a plan to work towards. So in this challenge, we have learned about paradigms. We've learned how to identify them. We've learned about common negative paradigms and the impact that these can have on our lives. So this training would not be complete if we didn't couple it with a conversation on how we can begin the process of changing those thoughts, those feelings, and those actions, those behaviors that are no longer serving us, okay? I love this quote from Mary Kay Ash, who is the founder of Mary Kay Cosmetics, and she said that there are 4 kinds of people in this world. So I want you to think about this as I read this quote to you. Those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, those who wonder what happened, and those that don't know that anything happened. So which one of the groups do you fall in? Which one? Although most people fall into the second, third, or fourth groups, right? I personally made up my mind a long time ago to be someone who really makes things happen. And here's how I did it. I'm going to go through step by step the strategies that I use, that my mentor, Bob Proctor, talks about on the daily. And I implemented this and it shifted the trajectory of my life in so many ways, And so the first habit is you need to take responsibility. First and foremost, you need to take responsibility. So remember those 4 kinds of people that I just spoke about? Well, the last 3 groups, those are the people who watch things happen, those who wonder what happened, those who have no clue what actually happened or what took place. They are not taking responsibility for their lives. They're not. And I guarantee that they're coming up with excuses, they're coming up with reasons, they're blaming others, they're looking elsewhere to figure out why things are not happening the way they want them to in their life. Okay, so instead of making decisions and acting on what they want, they're letting conditions dictate their lives. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to let external conditions dictate what happens in my life. And so the power of taking responsibility is yours and it's in your hand. So when you take responsibility for your life, you do not blame circumstances, conditions, or the conditioning of your behavior or results. You decide what you want, and then you consciously and intentionally, you create a plan to be, do, or have it. So take responsibility, first habit. Second, you need to create a mental image. You know, in a lot of the trainings that I talk about the importance of gratitude, of affirmations, and of visualizations, of acting as if. There is power and there is science behind creating a mental image for yourself. So once you've decided what you want in any area of your life, in relationships, in career, in professional growth and development, in your health, whatever area in your life. So once you have decided, okay, then you need to develop a clear mental picture of it. You need to develop that clear mental picture. And then you need to keep that image in your mind as long and as often as possible. To be able to do that, all you need is to know what you want, and you need to want it so badly that it is going to stay in your thoughts. So you need to know what you want, and you need to have a drive for it. You need to have a motivation for it. The clearer and the more definite you make this picture, and the more you focus on it and all the delightful details of how it's going to make you feel, how it's going to change your life, the stronger your desire will be. And the stronger your desire is, then the easier it is to keep it fixed in your mind of the picture that you want. So visualize, journal, affirmations, gratitude. By keeping that picture in your mind, you manage yourself every single day to be and do what really matters most to you. Habit number 3, you need to prioritize and you need to exercise discipline. That's the bottom line. Habit 1, where you take responsibility, teaches you to take charge of your behavior and thus your outcomes. Habit 2, creating the mental image, it teaches you that your mental power to visualize your desired results. So bringing these two ideas together gives us habit 3. This adds your ability to make your ideas a reality. Most people, they complete all kinds of meaningless day-to-day tasks to be able to cross them off of their to-do list. However, those who are go-getters, those who are passionate and ambitious and going after their purpose and what they want, they make a list of the most important things that they must accomplish that day, not just the menial tasks. So make sure you do at least one thing. It doesn't have to be big, but one thing each day that moves you closer to your goal. Every evening or morning, if you prefer that time, make a list of the top goal achieving activities that you can take the next day and then act on them, starting with the most important task. Discipline, it's not about forcing yourself to do unpleasant things. Because if you are forcing yourself to do unpleasant things, then you need to pay attention to that. Because then that's you telling yourself, that's your body telling you, your mind telling you that this is not something that you should be going after. Instead, it is about being willing to act upon your deepest values. It's giving yourself a command and then just following through on it. And sometimes there may need to be some compromises along the way. But you won't feel as bad about making those compromises because you're going after something that you truly desire. Habit 4, you need to commit to lifelong learning. This is a must, an absolute must. You need to spend part of each day involved in some form of self-development, self-renewal. In addition to taking care of your body, you also need to commit to increasing your mental, your emotional, and your spiritual health. So often we put those pieces aside, but that is what drives you. That is what keeps you going. That is what motivates you. So study a book every day. Listen to a podcast. There are tremendous benefits to be had by rubbing your mind with other individuals, scholars, professionals in the field. Continuing education, it is the real answer to real success in anything that you want to accomplish in your life. However, it's in a different way than you might expect. Rather than increasing the intellect, you must develop your untapped potential. That's what this is about. That's why you're here. It's not about book knowledge. It's about being able to unleash the potential that is within you, and lifelong learning, challenging yourself on a personal development level, is the only way that you can accomplish this task. Habit 5, you need to stay the course. You need to be persistent. To make things happen, you have to pursue your goals relentlessly, your dreams. You have to. You must overcome adversity, overcome obstacles, overcome your fears. You know, all those paradigms that we're talking about, you need to push through. You need to sweep aside anything that is standing in your way, or you need to pivot or shift. Remember, there are no failures. Sometimes there's just figuring out a different way of doing things, but your end goal, your dreams, they stay the same. Persistence is an essential factor in achieving any goal that makes you stretch. So get in the habit of pivoting or finding ways to navigate around impasses. You want to finish what you set out to do. The last habit, it has been a game changer for me, especially as a busy mom, a busy working professional. You need to find the time, and the way I found the time is by waking up early. And so if you study the behaviors of successful individuals, this is something that they stand by, is waking up early. The average person usually needs a lot of time to wake up and to get out of bed. Is that you? I think someone the other day was saying they like to hit the snooze button, right? However, if you can change your paradigm around this by getting up early so that you can make the most of your day, you will notice a shift in your mentality. Most successful people are early risers. They simply are. So to make things happen, you have to get into the habit of waking up early and getting out of bed quickly to act on your goal. I find this is when I do the best work. No one else is awake in the household, so I can focus on what I need to do for myself in order to tap into the most potential that I can. And so you need to recognize what a gift each day is and be excited about what it will bring. And so the important thing with all of these habits is to start with small bites. I don't want you to walk away from this feeling overwhelmed and thinking that you need to do everything to be all and do all. Start with small bites. These are powerful, life-altering strategies and tools that you can do, and none of them really are hard. It just takes a decision and it takes commitment. So you can start developing and strengthening these habits right now, but start small and make one change at a time. Over time, you will begin to notice a synergetic effect from your new habits. There will be a compound effect. Synergy occurs, when the sum is greater than the separate parts. So not only will you move closer to your goal, but you'll also become happier, more prosperous, and more creative. And so I am here today to provide you with an opportunity to begin your journey in creating these habits, to support your lifelong learning. My Be a Diamond coaching program currently has 2 packages: a popular Becoming a Diamond signature course and your Diamond Mindset individual coaching package. So I have decided to take this one step further and offer a brand new individual coaching package called Creating Your Diamond. This package is perfect for those of you who maybe aren't sure about coaching, aren't convinced, have never tried it before, don't know if it's for you, and you want to give it a try. Or maybe you've done coaching before and you just need a bit of maintenance. So that's where this package comes in. You will still receive all the value found in my Your Diamond Mindset coaching package, but with fewer sessions. And so it doesn't take as much of a commitment. It's a way to dabble, to get your feet wet, to experience what it could be like to have coaching, to have a mentor, to have someone to hold you accountable, to help you to see things differently, to untap into your limitless potential. So as such, I have put together 2 amazing offers that are going to be available until Tuesday next week, midnight Eastern Standard Time. And all the full details will be posted in the group early this afternoon. But what I will say is that Creating Your Diamond mini package will be available for an introductory offer of $747 USD. This is $500 off of the regular price. And then to top it off, I decided to make the full Your Diamond Mindset coaching program. It's going to include this Creating Your Diamond for free for the first 5 people to join. That's an additional 3 sessions over and above what is included already in your Diamond Mindset coaching program. And there's so much more added value and details. So be sure to watch for the information in the group or head on over to my website, as the offers are live right now. So you know me, and I'm all about the importance of following your intuition and making decisions. We as humans, we have the mental faculties that go way beyond all other form of life. We can sit and we can say, this is how I want to live. To be able to shape your future, you have to be willing and able to change your paradigms. Everything you need to get, it is already here. Nothing is created or destroyed. It's already available to you. It already is. And all you have to do is you have to make a decision. That's all you have to do. Make a decision. If you are ready to go all in and to join, I want you to drop decision in the comments below or click on this poll. While the live trainings are done and will only be available in this community for a limited amount of time, I hope your learning isn't done. I hope that this sparks some desire in each of you to go after your limitless potential so that you can live your best life. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful day, Sabrina.